up, Task Force X. I want the flashback here in one piece, so pay attention.
In order for us to retrieve the flash from the Skull ship, you will first need to remove the data vault's defenses, reveal the vault, and defeat this Brainiac iteration.
Get all of that? I hope so.
This is not the right way.
Haven't found anything yet.
I never pull over!
You're going to keep up with this constant fight, aren't you? Like tenacious dogs.
Anyone got anything?
Pass up on my foes! Honestly. Ready for interdimensional travel, comrades? I am.
Welcome to yet another disturbing Elseworld. I'm going to be taking point on this operation. I will be relaying Director Moore's orders.
Focusing on a new target! No rest.
With the hard work well underway, all you need to do is destroy the giant gun.
This
You
reminds
heard the
me of
tech
so
support.
of a flag
Get to
in
it,
the
Task
tile.
Force X.
It also has guns.
Coloring.
I suspect Brainiac's engineering is form over function. I look forward to testing my hypothesis.
Dynamite! Down there!
Collect the Terminat remains. There are only hope against the weapon.
Hands up! One for ya!
I'm that tireless Cassiopea.
Something nice, hot, and
I see the cannon's weak point. Fire upon it with me. I can carry no more. Weapon, prepare to meet your end.
Looks like you might have hit a wall here, Task Force X.
Get those Terminat junks, people!
targeting both.
Yes. Show us your weakness, Falcanon. We shall shoot it.
The weak point is secured, Earthlings. Try again. The weapon is exposed. How expert you are at misusing my technology.
Pack has identified the Terminat remains for us.
Initiate new firing sequence.
The cannon is firing its energy weapon.
Taking damage. Relocating.
I'll drop this one.
I have what I need. Now to hit the weapon with them.
Watch out for the frickin' wall of death!
Well, no sense crying over spilt nanofluids.
Fire in the sky!
Grab those chunks! Idiot! Wait away from that thing up!
No rest for a god. I can carry no more. Weapon, prepare to reach your end. Be gone!
Slam champion! I shot!
Enough collecting. More throwing at the weapon.
I found an angle. Retreating.
I'm the time.
Better grab those terminal chunks!
Artillery! Get out of the way!
Very efficient, Task Force 6.
Yes, excellent work. Now, if you could all move along to your next objective with minimal pauses, that would be excellent.
I can already feel this facility's stimulating effects.
Back up.
What I understand is Xeno's unscrupulous tactics. Perhaps we should do the same to take down this large weapon.
What's the Earthling term? Flies in the ointment. Buzz along now.
Selecting new.
After a comprehensive study of the gun's behavior, I would recommend near constant movement. Best of luck.
Local forces, let the aerial mines deal with the Earthling pests.
March the king, sir! That death ray stinks!
Credit where it's due. No Earth armies invented these guns.
Gather as much of the Terminat remains as you can carry.
Reversing firing pattern. It's going to take more than that, Task Force X. A warning, Task Force X. Those mines are quite weak. Try not to touch.
We better grab those terminal chunks. That's all for you.
An object lesson, units. Don't let the shark close the distance.
I did it. I have enough Terminite remains to deploy against the spot marked by hack.
Killer laser incoming.
You now have a new bomb to contend with.
Excuse me. I am now in a feeding frenzy. I have what I need. Now to hit the weapon with them.
No, we're far from done here, Senators. Have I taken down the
Let
shark?
the Terminite remain. There are only hope against the weapon.
This next firing pattern is an old favorite.
Got the drop on. Shooting the big shell. It's firing the beam. Take cover.
Up your head on those mines, gang!
You really intend on breaking your momentum to save a non-human? From simple Terminaut to mighty destroyer.
I can carry no more. Weapon, prepare to meet your end.
It's a gargantuan weapon. It can take it.
I'll drop this one.
We better grab those terminal chunks.
Focusing on a new target.
Moving to engage the enemy.
I have what I need. Now to hit the weapon with them.
Take cover! Find a new target.
What can I say? I support sharks.
Artillery above!
Grab those chunks. They're the only way to open that thing up.
Aiming for dead shots.
Ooh, big
So they brought reinforcements.
Targeting boomerang.
Oh, they want to go another round?
Down like thunder!
More bad guys. What are we waiting for?
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
There's nothing here for you but death, Task Force X. I've seen to it personally. Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
So just counter him where it hurts. All right, good enough for me.
Aiming for death.
I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
Identified a new target.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more? Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Aw, we all go through phases, Brainiac.
Let's consider the other side of the equation now. I should always try to begin with proven theory. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, This distraction is useful. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Ah, yes. I can see the variables much more clearly now.
I'll drop this one.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these?
So throw that was. Didn't even come back.
I come bearing gifts in the form of your searing mutilation. Even you four can appreciate such brutal simplicity. Even I make room for the more useful classics.
They're lost. Be gone now. A brief present.
You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet... not even the fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler. And much smaller. A little quick preparation first. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you all were, a different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
Nothing looks better than a pin around my finger.
Airborne and immobilized.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. Give these a moment. The end result may shock you. I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios. All plans Sqads must be capable of weathering setbacks. Especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you.
Nah. By law, you have the right to devour me.
Not much variation here, but there is potential. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. And yet you foolishly persist, for days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
Let's fire. Come over me. Move, baby, move.
Oh, good. You're still here. Don't move.
I love magic stuff. Thanks, Soups.
Target practice, that's all that was.
No, in your face.
I can be
You might think wind would be less combustible. And yet... I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a... language bleed through. Right, once more, and I will finally be rid of you nuisances. My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience... This data is beginning to give diminishing...
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. I'm not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
I will have a collection of relics to rival my father's.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.